Hi, my name is James Breen. I'm an assistant professor in agriculture and food economics in UCD's School of Agriculture and Food Science. And I'm one of two co-directors on the MSc in Food Business Strategy. I'm here today to speak to you about the MSc in Food Business Strategy, to give you an overview of the program and to encourage you to consider it for your future studies. I'm going to share with you a short presentation about the program to take you through some of what I think are the most important aspects of the program and the benefits that it can provide you in your future career. So the MSc in Food Business Strategy is jointly offered by the Michael Smurfit Graduate Business School here in UCD and UCD's School of Agriculture and Food Science. Firstly, I want to talk about why you should consider a career in food. Food is, along with water and shelter, the most basic necessity for mankind for our survival. And with growing populations set to exceed or hit close to 9.7 billion by 2050, the challenge of producing food to meet that growing population has never been greater. And also with the growing affluence of the global population, there's wonderful opportunities here as well in terms of product development and innovation around new products. If we look to the UN's Sustainable Development Goals, we see that food plays a prominent role. The second of the UN's Sustainable Development Goals is to achieve zero hunger, highlighting the importance of food. Many of the other goals within the Sustainable Development Goals also are impacted by the production of food. Issues such as water quality, land use, the marine environment, and so on. And food reaches beyond even these issues to impact on things like poverty, equality, and health. Of course, meeting this growing demand for food by 2050 is faced with a number of significant challenges. Things such as climate change, diminishing natural resources, such as fossil fuels and so on, pose challenges to the agri-food industry in terms of meeting this growing demand for food production. But again, where there's challenges, there's also wonderful opportunity. The global trade in food has never been greater, and there's opportunities here for students with ambition to work internationally, to engage with customers and suppliers on a global level. So why should you consider the MSc in Food Business Strategy? The course is about leadership, innovation, and strategy in the national and international food industry. It's been running since 2014, and over that time, we've seen a very high caliber of students come in to take the masters and graduating and moving on to work in a wide variety of roles within the agri-food industry. As I said, this is a joint offering by the UCD Smurfit Graduate Business School and the UCD School of Agriculture and Food Science. And both schools are highly ranked within their respective disciplines. The Smurfit Graduate Business School is ranked 24th amongst European business schools by the Financial Times, while the UCD School of Agriculture and Food Science is ranked 24th globally and 6th in Europe within its discipline. And another important benefit of completing the MSc in Food Business Strategy here in UCD is the opportunity to come and spend time living in Ireland. Ireland has positioned itself to the forefront of sustainable food production and innovation in the food industry. While a small country in size, we punch well above our weight in terms of our food production. We're typically ranked 5th or 6th in terms of beef exports globally, and we've positioned ourselves as a leading producer and exporter of a wide variety of dairy products, one of the largest exporters of infant formula in the world. And we continuously stress the importance of achieving this growth in food production through sustainable food production systems, as emphasized by Board Bia's Origin Green Sustainability Charter. And we've also seen wonderful innovation in the food industry with companies such as Kerry and Tirlon at the forefront of innovation in the dairy sector. So who's this master's program for? Overall, the program has a wide appeal, and it's targeted at a wide range of students. We attract students with strong technical knowledge. So if you've completed a primary degree in agriculture or food science, but you want to move into a business role, this is an ideal opportunity for you to do that. Many of our graduates over the years have come from these types of backgrounds in food science, food technology, but through completing the master's have gone on to move into roles such as marketing roles, procurement roles, supply chain management, that otherwise without the master's, they probably never would have been able to get into or would have found it very challenging to move into. Secondly, it's an opportunity for students with a background in areas like food business or agribusiness management or agricultural economics to deepen their knowledge of business concepts and practices, to go deeper into concepts that they would have covered as part of their undergraduate degree. And finally, we attract a wide variety of students from a whole multitude of non-agricultural and food science backgrounds. We've had graduates from business studies, social sciences, the arts, law, languages, linguistics, and so on, who've all come and taken the MSc in Food Business Strategy because they've wanted to move into the food industry. The one thing I think that unites all of our students who come and complete our masters is that they're passionate about the food industry, and that's where they want to work. And through this masters, we help them achieve that ambition. In terms of what you will cover, it's a one-year master's program consisting of 90 credits. Over that time, you will have a number of core modules. You'll have 6 core modules in total. These are jointly offered by the staff from the Smurfit Business School and staff from here in the School of Agriculture and Food Science. The modules include subjects such as competitive strategy in global food and agribusiness markets, consumer-focused food, supply chain management, economics of food markets and business behavior, food policy and industry responses, innovation for food business, and the future of food. Students are also given the opportunity to take one optional module where they're presented with 4 possible options, typically, to select the one that they feel best suits their interests and where they would like to deepen their understanding. And the final element of our master's program is a group project. This is done in conjunction with an Irish food company. The students work in groups on a challenge set by the company. This might be to grow sales by 20% over the next 3 years, or to come up with a marketing strategy to bring a new product to market for the company. Working in their groups, they carry out primary data collection, such as customer surveys, focus groups, interviews with brand managers, supermarket managers, and so on, to build up an understanding of the product, its strengths, its weaknesses, and so on. And then they develop their strategy to achieve the objectives that the company have set for them. And then at the end of the program, representatives from the company come into UCD, and the students have the opportunity to present their findings to them. And it acts as a capstone to the overall masters, drawing on content covered across all of those core modules and also the optional module. In terms of where our graduates go, 88% of them are employed after 6 months. The majority of the students who complete the program are employed are in full-time employment just 6 months after graduation. The roles they go into are varied, but typically in areas such as procurement, category managers, marketing, trading, accounting and finance, but also other areas such as consultancy, new product development, and so on. Many of our students have graduated and worked internationally as well, and students typically find themselves working with leading Irish and global agri-food companies such as Kerry, Tirlon, Tesco, Danone, and so on. This is just by way of concluding my talk, some pictures of previous classes engaging with various stakeholders from the industry who were invited in to speak to them or meet with them, or who participate in the group project. We hope that we have the opportunity to meet you here in Dublin in September, and that you'll be joining us on the MSc in Food Business Strategy. If you have any questions or any information that you would like, please don't hesitate to send me an email at james.breen@ucd.ie. Thank you very much for taking the time to consider the programme. And as I say, we hope to meet you all here in Dublin in September. Thank you.